Paul, how's the feeling? Obviously, 2 wins, kind of ideal preparation going into this game.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, I come Saturday at 5:30. I don't think it will really matter, but it's definitely just a better mind frame to be in when you're heading into a big game, and it's you don't want to go in feeling the pressure and the 2 big wins for us.
It's manager's been talking about the kind of how much the players have brought into the style of play, that the focus is on implementing that style. Does that help as well when you go to Hampden? Maybe people could get distracted by the occasion. You just kind of focus on how bringing your football to Hampden.
Yeah, I hadn't really thought about that, but I suppose it probably is. We know we're not going to change style for the most part. Hopefully we've got a few rabbits up our sleeve, but we know exactly what we want to do. And look, I don't think St Mirren will change much either, so know what to expect from them, but it doesn't make it any easier to try and beat them.
Can you sense the excitement? And obviously last night the fans were singing about Hampden as well. Does that add a wee bit of edge to you as well as players? Yeah,
brilliant. I think we sold more than last year, haven't we? So that's a real boost for us, and we really appreciate that. And look, as I think they've bought into how we play as well, so they're really enjoying it, and that helps. Maybe it's a bit easier for us, and see some of the Celtic or Rangers try to implement this. We've got that wee bit more time. You don't need to win straight away, but for it to work so quick, it's been pretty good.
You personally, for you, obviously special after last season as well.
Yeah, managed to miss it last sort of minute. We were playing really well last year, and I managed to pick up an injury. So yeah, touch wood between now and Saturday, I'll be absolutely fine. But it's important to be good for it.
Do you go into a game like this, given the way you're playing and you're talking about the style that's been implemented, believing that if you deliver to the level you think you should win?
Probably. Teams are in a semi-final for a reason, aren't they? They're pretty good, and St Mirren, you even see last night against the top of the league, causing them all sorts of problems. I think that's just, any time I've played St Mirren, they'll cause you problems no matter how you play. But yeah, as you said, if we turn up and play really well, we're really hard to get the better of. But I'd be naive to think that we could play really well and then football's like a beat with 2 set pieces or something. So I'd be naive to think that. But yeah, it does give you some confidence.
How do you park all the stuff that comes along with a big occasion like this, like the excitement around the place, all of that, and focus?
It is exciting, but it's still only the semi as well. So trust me, if you're on the wrong side, you didn't enjoy the occasion. So yeah, you just concentrate on the game, and that's it.
The manager was telling us how you're practicing spot kicks, and part of that is getting the heart rate up before you take the spot kicks. Are you among the group that's going to put their hand up if it goes there?
I probably would. I've got a fairly good record with pens, but I don't know if I agree with the manager when you're taking it in a training pitch. That pressure isn't there. I know what he's saying, that it might sort of thing in your head where you're hitting it and stuff, but it's for me it's totally different in the game.
You've obviously been there and done it with St Mirren. What do you say to the lads here that haven't, as one of the senior players?
Not much, to be honest. I'd rather just take it as is, play normal. I've been on the good semi-finals and I've been on the rubbish ones, and I've preferred exactly the same. So I'll just let them go and be as is. And don't get me wrong, if they start poorly, I'll give them a few messes on the pitch. But I'll just let them prepare as they normally do.
I mean, it's, with the greatest respect, St Mirren fans will say the same, Motherwell fans will be the same, given that you avoided the Old Firm. It's a big opportunity, isn't it?
Absolutely, exactly, and I don't think anyone's a clear favourite or either way. So yeah, there's a reason for optimism for both of them, hopefully more for us.
Do you think this, realistically, Paul, is going to be your last year or last season?
I actually feel really good. Look, this might change if you speak to me in May or whatever, but as I feel right now, I don't. If I start noticing a level of performance dropping in a game, then I'll know it's nearly there. But up until now, I've been playing sort of similar level, so I feel really good, and I'm hoping to be one of the guys you see at a James Milner or whatever at 40 odd, still kicking about.
Do you feel that you've kind of had any lease of life? Because obviously last season was really tough for you, but you got the contract and you've gone from strength to strength here.
No, absolutely. Motherwell, I really appreciate that they could easily have thought, oh look, his age, he's missed all that year, they could easily have just let me go and let me deal with whatever else, but they trusted me, and that makes me feel really good. And yeah, I imagine all the stats and that prove that I'm still able to play at this level. They'll have checked all that, so I really appreciate that from them, and hopefully they are reaping the benefits as well from it.
I always say that a final, particularly we're talking about age and the timing of your career, at this stage of your career, that quote about they don't often come around and enjoy them. What does it mean to you to have the opportunity to try and reach that again?
Yeah, exactly. No, I suppose it is important. I've got more family coming to this than what I usually do, so I don't know if they're thinking that themselves, but yeah, it's important. But it was the mad stat from Sods that he's not played in the semi-final, which I couldn't believe, and so these things that you need a bit of luck in football and what teams you're in and stuff. So it's yeah, don't take it for granted.
The man just said Stephen's all right for the game this weekend. How big a thing is that for you?
Yeah, well, worried obviously when he was even down, and it doesn't go down lightly, Stephen. So yeah, he'd be a big player for us. Apart from semi-finals, loads of experience, and he's just a right good player.
I just showed you've got to seize this opportunity. I would have assumed Stephen had played in a semi-final as well. They don't come around often. That you have to just seize this opportunity. You sense the players are going to do that as well.
Yeah, look, I would tell you the exact answer you're expecting to tell you anyway, but I think they are, and as you said earlier, with the results going in, that will help everyone to give them even confidence if we're not confident before.
Just talking about the family and friends coming over, Jens was telling us that he's picking up his in-laws. They're coming to the game this weekend. Anyone left field from your camp that's been on the door?
No, not at all. John says he's pleased because he's normally stressed out he's not, so he says no one get tickets for Liverpool, and he's quite happy with that. So, but no one coming from far afield, just outside Glasgow is the furthest.
How much you enjoyed playing in this style of football?
Yeah, really enjoy it, especially when we do impose on a game, maybe like the first half last night. Makes you feel like probably, I suppose, how Celtic and Rangers players get to feel for the last whatever years. But yeah, just to be able to dominate a ball is lovely, but look, it doesn't always happen as well. So I just, mid-game I enjoy it, but sometimes you're just like, right, can we be more clinical and kill teams, because teams hang in, and then it, as we've seen against Falkirk, it can switch.